Right.
Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason, and welcoming you back to more The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Last time, we began our workday here in Heimdall, the capital city of Erebonia. And we, got some questing done, and that's pretty much about it. This time, well, we're going to be continuing on questing, as we have one more thing we have to do in the first half of the day. We need to go to the Garner district for it, as the last quest that we have is the underground passage monster. This is the Garner district. It's famous for being home to Heimdall's opera house, as well as a bunch of expensive jewelers and hotels. So it's kind of an entertainment district then. Doesn't seem like the kind of place we'd be spending too much time in, at least. There's a casino and one of the clubs around here too. It probably goes without saying, but it's completely off limits to us. I have to admit, I am curious. Boo. I can do without the casino, but I'd love to see something at the Opera House someday. I mean, their operas are the face of Erebonian culture after all. I'd like to see one too, especially if I could get one of the box seats. They must be amazing to earn such high praise from you two. But right now, we've got a request to take care of, so let's take a look around. A fine idea. Alright. So, let's see, we need to go...
So this is the Opera House, huh? Might be nice to see a show sometime.
You need to reserve your seats 2 months in advance, though.
And that's just for the cheap seats.
Alright, we need to go here, to Der Himmel. Welcome to Der Himmel. Excuse us, we're here to learn more about a request we received from this hotel. Is your manager available? He should know who we are if you mention that we're from Thor's military academy. Oh yes, we've heard all about you. Unfortunately, however, Noble had to leave on urgent business. He should be back during the afternoon though, so might I request that you return then? If that's the case. There isn't much for us to do if he isn't here, so leaving this request for later seems like our only option. Yeah, let's take care of the others then. Got it. What? Okay. I mean, we've taken care of all the others though, so Oh wait, okay. Yeah, I just want you all to know, I don't normally eat that much. Considering the size of the capital, I'm not surprised we worked up such an appetite running around. Well, guess now we ought to have plenty of energy to make some good progress this afternoon. Indeed, although... Is there really nothing we can do about those two? This is getting ridiculous. They seemed uncomfortable during their entire meal, too. I can only hope we'll be able to find some way to reconcile their differences soon. I know, but nothing good ever comes from rushing these things. I've got a feeling that they're going to get over it on their own soon. I hope you're right. Anyway, we should get back to work. It shouldn't take us too much longer to finish things up. Yeah, I think we've got maybe one mandatory task left. Yeah, and that one we couldn't do because the client was out at the time. Well, hopefully he's back by now. We'll just go check in and see what we get when we get a chance. We'll see you all again at some point. I hope this field study proves fruitful for us. Agreed. Good luck, everyone. Catch you later. Alright, let's head back to the hotel in the Garner district. Let's hope the manager's back in. Alright, let's head back to the Garner district, where hopefully the manager should be back in the hotel. Here he is. Welcome to Durham. Might you be searching for a room? Oh good, it seems like the owner's back. Actually, we're here about a monster extermination request you placed. Oh, you came to take care of that for us, did you? You all seem rather young. Are you sure you'll be able to handle it? We have significant experience in monster extermination. I don't foresee any problems. Can you explain what exactly you'd like us to do? Well, if you insist. The request involves the eradication of a monster currently living underneath this hotel. Underneath? You see, beneath this city lies a network of underground passages built during the Middle Ages. One of those passages happens to lead directly into this hotel's basement. So, it was originally constructed during the so-called Dark Ages. I seem to remember reading something like that in a book a while back. Yeah, these tunnels have apparently been unattended for a long time now. Correct. However, lately, there seems to be a concerning increase in the number of monsters inhabiting the passage. An employee went to investigate and brought back reports of a particularly large creature in there as well. Before, we'd occasionally put it in a request to the guild to clear out the monsters underground, but that isn't an option this time, as the guild branches in the city closed over a year ago. Doesn't sound good. Our customers certainly won't be able to rest easy with dangerous creatures prowling around beneath the hotel. Do you think you can take care of this matter for us? Certainly, just leave everything to us. Can you explain how we're to enter the underground passage? First, you'll need this key. Use it to unlock the door on the opposite side of this entrance hall. That will lead you down into this underground passage. However, I'm afraid I know nothing of the passage's layout, including how vast the network of tunnels is. Please, do be careful down there. We will. Alright, as soon as we're prepared, let's head down into the underground passage. Roger. We're gonna need to make sure we've got all of our equipment prepped and ready.
Oh my.
Lady Clotilde, is it time for you to depart?
Yes, I'll be stepping out for a while. But more importantly, who do we have here?
Is that... No way!
Vita Clotilde?
Whoa! I can't believe it! It's really her!
I never thought I'd actually get the chance to meet her.
Wait, who is this now?
You three, don't just stand there staring. You're in the presence of the legendary opera singer Vita Clotilde, the Azure Diva herself!
The Azure Diva, huh? I do recall hearing that name at some point.
Wait, you don't know who she is?
I'm not surprised. Opera is a world unto itself. I expect there are multitudes who have never heard of me before. I'm Vita Clotilde, an opera singer. I'd be delighted if you would come and hear me sing sometime.
It's a pleasure to meet you. She's really pretty. By the way, I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. You're all students then. Did you come here in hopes of getting my autograph by any chance? Of course we did. What other reason could we possibly have to be here? Okay, cool your jets, you two. We're all students from Thor's military academy in Trista. We came to the capital on a field study, started making our rounds, and ended up here. Oh, what a way to take the wind out of my sails. But a military academy, you say? Could it be that you've come to take care of the beast in the underground passage? Yep, just about to get started. Just leave that monster to us. We'll have it down for the count before you know it. I'm relieved to hear that. I've been quite worried ever since I first heard about it. Still, you say you're here on a field study. My, schools these days certainly put their students through some challenging coursework. I doubt there are any other academies in the country with a curriculum quite like ours. I'm sorry, but I feel I need to be on my way, or I'll be late for my rehearsal. If you'll excuse me. Our apologies for delaying you. Not at all. It made for a pleasant diversion. I wish you all the best with your field study. I'm sure it won't be easy. Wow. She's even prettier in person than she is in the photographs. Yeah, nothing compares to the real thing. Oh no, we forgot to get her autograph. What a shame. Still, she seemed like to be a fine woman. Not only beautiful, but considerate and patient as well. Yeah, I get that impression too. So she's a famous opera singer, huh? I feel like it wouldn't take too much coaxing to become a fan of hers. What's wrong, Fie? It's probably nothing. Anyway, there's some creatures waiting down there for us to serve it an eviction notice. The door to the underground is on the right-hand side of the hall once we're ready to go. Well, I think we have no reason to delay. Well, the door's unlocked now, but it sounds like it's quite a maze down there. Yeah, we should probably make sure we're well prepared before going in. It also seems like a wise idea to make sure we finished all our other tasks first. Alright, well, we have finished all of our other tasks, so we got nothing left to do but head down. So this is what the underground passage looks like inside. Wow, it seems crazy they built something like this in the Middle Ages. Seems like the monster we're after must be deep inside too. Laura, Fie, just to be sure, you're both ready to begin exploring, right? Of course. If I couldn't be of service in situations like these, it'd be pointless for me to be here at all. Same here. I've got your back. I think it's about time we finally formed a successful combat link, Fie. We may have our different approaches to combat, but we both show our true worth on the battlefield. I doubt you wish to bring further shame upon yourself, and I feel the same. True. I'll try to match the rhythm of your breathing. We'll do everything we can to support you two. Alright, let's go. Alright, here we go. Beginning our new location, the Heimdall Underground Passage. Alright, let's go ahead and head inside. We got a few new enemies here.
We have nothing to fear.
And we are going to want to, first off, I guess, we'll just want to,
My turn.
oh, I guess they can't form a combat link yet. So I guess we'll go with that, and I'll have Laura and Reen do it then.
Right.
Because, I mean, if they can't default form a combat link, then there's not really a point in having that. Alright, let's go ahead and do analysis on these dirty rats. There's little ones and big ones. Obviously, I think the big ones just do more damage. They aren't necessarily a new enemy. But, yeah. Pretty much that's just the basis of it. We just gotta defeat them as usual. Which is pretty easy to do because, honestly, these guys are kind of a little bit of pushovers.
Hostiles neutralized.
Alright, looks like Laura got a level up from that fight. And we have ourselves a treasure chest with luminous glasses in it. Interesting. Let's see if that's a good piece of equipment to have. Alright, let's keep working our way through. Looks like we got another new enemy. This one is kind of a variation of an enemy we've already seen. This is a black drome. Interesting enemy, I'll say. Alright, let's go ahead and take him down. We'll go ahead and have we'll go ahead and have Elliot do an analysis. Alright, let's bodies produces orbital energy in its body to use time arts. Interesting. So it seems like everybody but Elliot has an S-craft right now. Well, I think Machias doesn't have an S-craft at the moment, but I'm gonna guess that there's like some thing that's gonna happen later on that'll cause both Machias and Elliot to get their S-crafts. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just move characters here because I don't want to risk accidentally killing this enemy. I want to get its analysis first. Now that we've done that though, now we can wail on him and finish him off. Okay, looks like our chest for this part is up here.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure
Grand
chest.
Press. That's actually a really good quart, honestly. I think that's one of the cooler arts for one, but also just like it's a pretty powerful attack. Alright, looks like we have another new enemy here. We have a ghoul frog. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and get an analysis off. Go ahead and have. Alright, a mass of dead monsters has exceptional regenerative abilities. And yet you called it a frog? Like, that's actually confusing. Why would you call it a frog? Like, I don't get that. Why would you call it a frog? Because that, like, is it just because of its visually looking like a frog? Because, like, other than that, that's got nothing to do with frogs.
This would make a great training area. I envy the people who live around here.
Only you would see an underground passage and think about training.
Well, what can you say? Laura lives by the sword. Like, I mean, literally, there's not much else you can say about that. That's just how she lives. She lives by the sword. Always has and always will. Alright, looks like Machias got a level up there. Alright, looks like Fie got a level up from that battle. Looks like we're getting a few level ups, which is good. You know, better to get a lot of other characters on equal terms as opposed to, you know, being a little behind in levels. Okay, let's see. We need to pull this switch. This will open this gate, where it looks like we'll find a enemy. Alright, Reen got a level up from that battle, and he learned Gale. Slices up enemies at high speed. And this is actually one of the crafts that my friend Tyler used in the trailer for announcing this game as my next LP. So, alright, so we got 250 of each kind of Sepith, Celestial Bomb, and we got a trap chest.
Hostile spotted.
My turn.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna keep Reen's S-Craft. Oh, Machias. Our Machias also doesn't have an S-Craft. Ugh. Okay, I think I don't want to use an S-Craft, but let's go ahead and show off Gale.
My turn.
Okay, that does that. I think we should be fine with just kind of killing him off the old-fashioned way. We can use some of Elliot's like multi-attack hitters because he doesn't have an S-Craft, but I think I want to go ahead and save our S-Crafts for when we fight the monster we've come down here to, you know, destroy.
Right. Here we go.
My turn.
Go.
My turn.
There we go.
We did it.
Looks like some are also almost to a level up as well. And we get Genbu as our reward for that. Alright, let's head into the next area. Alright, sorry about that. I had to had to look at my notes here just to make sure I'm staying on the right track. Alright, so let's go ahead and we need to get this treasure. There's another Cura Balm in it. And then if we go up here, we got some more enemies, but also a treasure chest at the same time. Alright. Now let's go ahead and grab this chest now that we've taken care of those enemies. Anything in there? No. How about there? Nope. Alright, let's keep going. Looks like we got a room of 3 different enemies. Oh, enemy disadvantage. Oh, that's not good.
My turn.
This can't be happening.
I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting for that to go that way. I'm gonna be real. So that's the game over screen. I actually went ahead and just decided to, you know, let them defeat us just to show off the game over screen at some point because it's not something we'll hopefully see that often. But yeah. So that was fun. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use Soul Blur there. I'm gonna go ahead and have Irene use Gale. And that's gonna kill off some people anyway, so that's already a bad sign. I may have to just I may just do a game over again and like try to something different here because this is just not working and I don't want people dead because otherwise I miss out on their S-crafts. Okay, I guess this is a good chance to show off that there is such a thing as oh my lord, why is this a thing? Okay, there's such thing as Zerum Powder, which actually restores CP, and I'm just gonna go ahead and utilize that a bit here because as much as I would love to, you know, defeat these enemies and get my CP not to be bothered with, it sadly doesn't seem like it's gonna work.
Not bad.
Anyway, looks like Laura gets a level up.
Watch out, guys!
Alright,
Okay.
looks like we're gonna have to just fight these guys the old-fashioned way to try to get some of our CP up because otherwise Fie's gonna be kind of up shit's creek without the battle.
Here we go. That's that. Let's
Alright, looks like Fie got a level up and she also learned a craft called Scud Ripper. I skipped through that a little too quickly, I apologize. Let's actually go ahead and see what that says. Strikes enemies' weak points. Okay.
Here we go.
So pretty much it does that. And it's kind of a worthwhile one.
Okay. Hostiles neutralized.
Alright. Let's go ahead and keep going. Got a Tear Palm, a Water Sepith, some Water Sepith. And let us keep going. And we got some more enemies, of course we do.
Watch out, guys!
Alrighty, that takes care of that. So now what I want to do is... Ooh, a battle scope. Now what I want to do is go ahead and head over to this area as we appears we have a recovery device here. Can we upgrade our weapons? Oh, it's gonna... We don't have enough Mira. Yeah, we won't have enough Mira to customize all of them pretty much. We'll just have to do like a few, I guess. I don't know. Guess we'll... Yeah, we can only do one, so we'll have to finish the other 2 next time. And we actually only have 5 U materials, so that's probably a waste there. Well, let's go ahead and rest. And I guess let's go challenge this beast.
That one looks annoying.
Take
Watch
God.
out.
That must be it. Yeah, looks like looks like the monster the hotel owners asked us to deal with. Laura, Fie, are you two ready? Of course. I'd like to ask that you put Fie and myself in the front line for this battle. Gonna have a go at a combat link? Well, this is as good a chance as any. Alright, Laura and Fie will take point for this fight. The rest of us will back them up. Alright, here we go. So, gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and use up this battle scope just because it's in a really good spot for us. Let's go ahead and do it and analyze this giant drone. It's a giant mollusk which inhabits its hind dolls underground. Attacks all by causing the surrounding space to vibrate. So it pretty much probably has a lot of Earth-based. Probably pretty much has a lot of Earth-based attacks.
Here we go.
All right, this just leaves him himself now, so we can go ahead and wail on him with all our S-crafts.
Okay. Okay.
And the link was severed. Just like last time with
My turn.
yeah, just like last time with ooh, this is not gonna be good. Ouch. Okay.
Listen to my song.
There we go. That's good. Okay. So it looks like neither of them can do anymore. It's okay though. We'll just keep finishing them off until we can. Let's go ahead and do Scud Ripper.
My turn.
Go for Autumn Leaf Cutter.
I'll pick you up.
And then I guess Elliot can probably finish him off, or maybe not.
Target locked. Target's
There
eliminated.
we go, and it looks like the, or I guess Reen got one too. Okay, Reen got a level up, Fie got a level up, and Machias got a level up.
I did it.
And he learned Petrification Shell. Fires a bullet that can petrify.
Well, that was... You know, maybe you should just stop worrying about trying to form a combat link with each other.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I can see why you'd really want to.
No. I don't want to hold our group back more than I already have. I'd like to withdraw from active combat and take a more supporting role for the duration of this field study.
Why?
But Laura, it doesn't make any sense for you not to be in the thick of the fight.
Don't be ridiculous. If anyone should be benched, it's me. It makes sense when you consider what each of us brings to a fight.
No. My own immaturity is the cause of this. There's still a part of me that refuses to accept you, and this is the result. I'm sorry. I didn't think I was this narrow-minded. And I apologize for the distress my prejudice has no doubt been causing you. I came to realize during my club activities that I still have a lot of maturing left to do.
Laura...
As such, Reen, I wish to withdraw.
Denied. Actually, I'll be the one withdrawing from frontline combat.
What?
Huh?
Reen?
This seems awfully sudden. What's your line of thinking?
During all the battles we fought, one thing stood out to me. I couldn't help but notice that under ordinary circumstances, Laura and Fie's fighting styles complement each other perfectly.
Well,
You think so?
Interesting. What do you mean?
Laura's the ideal knight, standing strong in the thick of the fight, dominating enemies with her blade. Then there's Fie, the ideal vanguard, overwhelming the opposition with her speed and creating openings for Laura. During the practical exam, none of us should have stood a chance against the two of you.
When you put it that way, it does make sense.
If they could form a combat link, they'd be virtually unstoppable.
Yeah, I don't think that's escaped you two either. That's why you keep trying to form a combat link, but there's something stopping you from connecting with each other. Whatever it is, it's been frustrating both of you this whole time, right?
Mm-hmm. It's exactly as you say.
Okay, so, since that's how things stand, it makes no sense for you two to just give up and withdraw from combat. In fact, considering everyone's relative strengths and weaknesses, it makes the most sense for me to fall back. This way, you'll have more chances to work out whatever it is that's standing in the way of you forming a link.
You have my thanks.
We'll take you up on your offer then.
That's what I like to hear.
You really can be audacious sometimes, you know. Just like you were with me and Eustace.
You think? I don't really think I did anything out of the ordinary.
That's so you, Reen, to not think anything of it. Still, thanks to you, there might be hope for these two after all.
We'll do what we can.
But first, we need to get back to the hotel, right?
Reen is temporarily unavailable to join the active party. As a result, he will be unable to participate in battle. So yeah, now we have to take over. Now we have Laura and Fie pretty much taking over from here on out, which honestly is not a bad idea because Laura is a powerhouse, especially with her S-Craft. What's wrong, Elliot? It's, is it just me, or did you guys hear a sonata off in the distance? Oh? Now that you mention it, I do hear music, very faintly. I think I can make out a violin and a flute. Quite an elegant piece, too, from the sounds of it. It doesn't sound pre-recorded, either. You think the sound is filtering down here from the surface? This way. Is this a secret passage? The music does seem to be louder here than it was before. But you know, I feel like I've heard this tune somewhere before. We should try and see where it leads. Agreed. Let's see if there's some way to open it. Well, I mean, I'd just go pushing the button. That's just me. I had no idea there was a mechanism like this in the underground passage. I can hear the melody more clearly now, too. Looks like this leads out to the surface. Okay, let's follow the passage and see where we come out. Here goes. Alright, well, if we keep going and head over this way, we'll find yet another enemy to deal with.
I welcome all challengers.
Of which, you know, we obviously can't really form combat links right now. But I think we'll keep it that way.
My turn.
Mainly just because it won't affect our battle as much.
My turn.
Plus, I mean, literally the only people we can do it with pretty much is, like, you know, having these two form with these two. It's like pretty much that's all we can do right now.
Target's eliminated. Let's get
And it looks like Laura got a level up. And she learned Brilliant Spin draws foes into a vortex of light. Very, very nice. Alright, Mirage Sepet. Go ahead and get the Reviving Balm. We have a Tira Balm in that chest. And let us keep it going. And if we head up this way, we'll find yet another enemy.
Watch out, guys! My turn!
And if we follow or go up this ladder, we'll find yet another
Is that a treasure
chest
chest?
that I clearly didn't want because Laura just went right back down the ladder, apparently. Alright, head over this way. Looks like we got one more enemy to deal with.
I'll handle
Get a critical off there.
My turn.
Finish you off.
We should keep
And
going.
looks like Elliot got a level up as well. Let's see. Ah, here we are.
it. There's a light.
The sound's getting louder too.
You must be getting close to the exit now.
Alright, well, I think with that, after making it to a restore point, and with the exit in our, you know, visual. I don't know where I was going with that. Pretty much we see the exit. I think we're gonna end things here. Next time on The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel, we head out of the underground passage and see what exactly that music is and where it's coming from. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a like. Troops out a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly if you've not already. And I will see you guys all
All right.
later.